And that Frolic is a Halo 2 Pro, I guess.
Oh yeah, Frolic also did. I think Frolic was teaming with him, wasn't he?
Frolic and I teamed for Houston. Got fifth at Halo 2.
Yeah, that's right. And then Repa's got 5-6 too.
Hey, Captain Onan.
Bunch of old school players here.
We beat them in pool, and then we ended both at 5-6. So we take the fifth. They take the sixth.
Yeah, okay, so Repa got 6, Doughboy got 5th.
Captain Onan, message Hardway on Twitch.
Games are on, boys.
Let's link up, man. I'm from Columbus.
Alright, you got a red spawn.
Oh, thanks, guys.
That was Dynamite and Nachos. Your 5th place team in the tournament, and now we have the other side now. Kush and Repa taking on Mighty and 3-Shot Pistol. Best of 7. This is for top 4 in the tournament. Repa with the camo rockets is going to land it. Good connection with it. Hardway is back in the booth.
I'm back. Let's go. Let's see what Repa can do with these camo rockets. His partner playing from blue shotty. Repa's going to try to clean out this blue tower. Able to evict TSP. He says, get off my tower. Scanning around for his partner, but he's not going to be there. Mighty down at the camo, ready to get the 1-minute camo. No, Kush with the long, or was that Repa? Repa with the rocket denying the camo.
Yeah, this man has been playing a solid game all LAN long, and now it's confirmed that the man can play under some serious amounts of pressure. He went to an MLG. He showed what he had. He did a very good job placing high, and now he's at the Beach-LAN teaming with Kush, who I'm not sure what Kush's history at Beach-LAN's tournaments are, but I think this might be one of his highest placings if he does really well here in this matchup.
Yeah, I don't think he made it this far 2 years ago, last time I was here. Yeah, he's definitely a really talented player. Repa, I had never heard of him prior to this LAN, so he's been extremely impressive. And a great guy to boot, too. He's been fun to talk to.
Yeah, there are t-shirts made. There is a box sitting behind us, $20 a pop. Make sure you pick yours up today.
Are we selling those to, like, the general public? Are they, like, available?
I hope so, because I just made the announcement. I mean, they look pretty good. I know you guys want to get your hands on some, so let us know if you're interested.
Yeah, it's like this stylized like picture of this map of hanging high, and it's got the Beach-LAN logo and everything. It looks pretty sweet.
Oh yeah, it's dope.
TSP now controlling top blue. His partner playing from bottom close. Kush shuts him down with some nice pistol work. And his partner turning his sights on TSP. He knows he's at top blue. 2-minute mark hit, that's a huge kill, taking out the camo rocket player. TSP trying to overwatch his partner, but it gets shut down by Kush.
Yeah, you can get him signed. I'll sign him. You want my signature? You can have my signature any day, Mr. Movie Shaker. Vinny, you can hop in my DMs or PMs on the Beyond forums if you're on there, or you can send me a DM on Twitter. That's cool too.
I'd be embarrassed to even sign anything. My signature looks like a 3rd grader's. I've never like worked on an adult signature.
Dude, get your signature game up. Yeah, I think we can get a picture of it. I can just pop one in front of the webcam after this series.
Vinny, the word Overwatch never came out of my mouth. Unless I was talking about him covering his partner, but I certainly wasn't talking about the game.
No, I didn't hear Overwatch either. But yeah, he uses that. I think you do use that term a lot in the game as like a height advantage or something.
Yeah, when you're just kind of covering a large area of the map. Like usually use it to describe players playing from top blue on this map, while their partner's down low playing for camo. Repa gonna random from the camo spawn. It gets double naded, given the predictable random. Kush coming off spawn at the under windows, unable to take out TSP. He had several chances.
Dude, that sounds like a deal, Mr. Movie Shaker, and you got it all day.
Repa trying to finish this player coming out of red field, but no, he's just going to settle for the 4-minute camo, get his shield back, before doing anything too crazy. Kush under duress off the spawn. Repa's just going to let that guy at tower stay alive and spawn his partner up with him at top blue. The nade's coming in. They predict him coming up closed.
Well, I can give you guys a little secret information here about the amount of sleep that Repa and Kush have gotten. They've gotten great sleep. They are very well rested. But
wish I could say the same.
Yeah. I don't think the other guys had too much. You know, tournaments are all about sleep. Like, if you are an athlete, if you compete in anything, you understand how important sleep is. It really determines how well you're going to do overall, because you can't play to your 100% full potential without it. And, man, I'll tell you what, Kush was sawing some logs.
Meanwhile, TSP, there's a couch right behind where we're sitting right now, behind the stream station, and the LAN house is loud, and it stays loud till very, very late at night, early in the morning. Somehow he has been able to sleep on this couch behind us every night of the LAN that he's been here. I don't understand how people can fall asleep when it's this loud, but he's just sleeping away.
Well, you don't know what his home life's like. He might have like 5 dogs and might have a few kids at home.
I can't do it. I'm such a light sleeper that the noise, it's impossible. Oh, nice shots out of Kush. Picking him off as he goes for top power. Rewarded with the 6-minute camo. Repa and Kush crossing the halfway point first. 25-14 is your score here in game 1. In this best of 7 for top 4. He's spotting Repa, unable to close out the pistol battle. Going to try to leave him with a nade, but doesn't connect.
Yeah, staying in that fight too long would have been silly. You want to back out as soon as possible. As soon as you find out that the other player is going to back down, you don't want to give him too much ground. He comes back out and he wins it, shooting at his ankles. Going to win that one against Mighty. Mighty going down. Going to get another spawn. He spawns at red pistol. Looking immediately for a player. He's going to stand on the spawn. He's looking over to see if he can find Kush. Kush with the camo rockets. He's going to make a play. Is going to get the kill.
It's going to be huge if he can take out.
Try to stay alive here, and he does.
Great play by Kush, and he still has rockets to work with after that. His camo has expired though, so ditching that AR. And he's only got to stay alive for a few more seconds to get another camo. Watch him. Yep. Watch him trade out his pistol. Go quick camo again. He still has 2 rockets. TSP trying to random from red. He's probably going to die there. We're seeing that spawn get punished a lot this game, and the last one. Mighty coming off spawn of red graves. TSP dying from red once again. Kush still with 1 rocket and plenty of camo.
Just making that player weak right there. Leaving him. 3-shot pistol is going to spawn right next to him at red, so that's going to give him an extra kill, leaving him weak at the bottom of the map like that, not just taking him out immediately.
Yeah, sometimes it's smarter to leave the opponents alive and farm that extra kill when you know where they're at, especially on hang. If you catch them on like red shotgun spawns, just have some patience, let him spawn his partner there with you. Most of the players here are smart enough to know to push out and random most of the time, but every now and then you get stuck there. And the team in control just needs to have some discipline.
This has been the Repa show so far. Man's been putting some work in.
He's in straight turret mode. He was up on top, up by blue flag, and you saw him get 3 pistol kills in a row in the span of like 15 seconds.
Yeah,
all of them was super clean.
I was playing with him earlier, and he's such a good teammate too. He's always on top of like every single power up. He's always in every battle that he needs to be. He's making sure that he's screen watching at the right times. I really never saw him do anything wrong. There was never like a super big mistake he made, and these were like the first games of the day when he was trying to warm up and he was just kind of, bullshitting. But, he's just one of those really, really solid all around, makes really good plays right there. He's being a little aggressive on the camo rock player, but sometimes that's a good thing. You don't want the camo rocket player to feel too comfortable. You want to make sure you're staying up in his face and you're keeping him on his toes.
Meanwhile, with this distraction, Mighty had been playing the red tower for a long time. That was what allowed TSP to get the bottom camo and run those camo rocks for such a long time. And once TSP was causing all that ruckus with the camo rocks, that allowed Mighty to push from red tower and get this top camo. And now TSP with bottom camo as well. So twin camos right side of your screen. Kush and Repa are in trouble. They have a fat lead, 18 kill lead, but they're not going to be able to spot a single enemy on the map right now. Mighty's going to snipe out of the camo corner as TSP getting good overwatch over the rest of the map.
I see what you did there. Kush and Repa not allowing any wiggle room for Mighty and 3-shot pistol right now. I like what Mighty's doing, though. He's got a good little location, going to play it to his advantage, but Repa might get a nice little area here. 3-shot pistol's going to find him and make sure he doesn't push up on his teammate. Repa's hunting, though.
Mighty was able to chain camos, linking the top camo to the bottom camo here in the 10th minute, so he's got a lot of time. Oh, but he misses his opening shot. No quick camo. Is he going to be able to recloak?
Yeah, he does get out of there. This is a big play right now.
TSP died for his sins.
Mighty lands the shots he needs to. He's going to look over at this random. Doesn't look like Kush went for it, though. I probably would have taken that death. What about you?
I looked at the chat for a minute and I didn't see what you were talking about.
Well, Kush didn't take the red random, but, can't really say I know what what his game plan was there. He knows the rocket
trying to get this it's one of the randoms that you have to just get lucky and get while you jump towards the base on the tombstone. But I personally never tried to even go for that. That's a low probability. He could have took the safe route and went behind another tombstone like 10 steps away from the normal random.
And that's
you're not exposed at all.
Right.
It's a very small area.
And that's a low probability spawn, random spawn too, right?
Well, only low probability because if you don't stand on the exact spot, it won't work. So see how he's looking down trying to find the spawn. It's kind of hard. If you don't know exactly where it's at, I kind of guess more than I know.
All right, so that was Mr. Pimps. Going to chime in on the random spawns over at red side. It's the top meta of the game right now. It's important to get your teammates out of red. Red obviously being a turkey shoot on hang 'em. A lot of players can play from red, and they can play smart with some smart nades onto the snipe, being able to use it across the map, but you usually want to have one player over towards blue. You not want to.
They should have had a snipe a long time ago. Kush should have just gave his buddy at least that corner attempt random, but he was more worried about picking up the rockets, so his buddy's been spawn red, and now they're trapped for even longer. So.
Luckily for them, they do have a 13 kill lead to ride out this trap. Now they could comfortably take that 2 down and roll the dice on getting out of there.
Yeah, that's the only thing really that really put a.
Does Mighty have no patience there right now?
I'm kind of surprised Mighty and TSP are losing this much because they've had so many camos in the last few minutes.
So Kush, once again, not giving his teammate a random, stuck at red. Repa finally takes someone out. Kush just firing rockets across the map, hoping on a prayer. He's too hyper-focused on camo to look for the
hyper-focused. I love it.
Hyper-focused. He's going to go for it again. Let's see what happens. Oh, see how I told you? It works, but it's a low probability.
Hit or miss.
I never go for it.
Yeah. Well, it's worked out in a very important, crucial time of the game right here. Repa with a big finish, and then Kush is not going to be able to get this player, but that's okay. He can live right here. But he's going back to red. He's going back to red. That's his home. He loves it.
I think he forgot to put out the campfire.
45-31. It has been working out for him. Despite how many camos Mighty and TSP were able to string together, they weren't able to get much use out of them. Kush and Repa were just playing patient and really making Mighty and TSP work for those kills.
All right, I think we might have to go to a Kush cam here. Oh no!
I'll try the other one.
We'll watch Repa while we're watching Kush. Perfect. We've got the hyper-focused Kush here. In the zone. Auto zone.
The people demand it.
This is the Kush cam.
Time to lock back in.
And Repa landing a 3 with the camo. He's got 1 bullet left in his pistol. All right, the player cam you are watching is Kush, but who we're watching play is obviously Repa, and he is doing some big things. He's going to wait for this pistol to spawn, but it is not coming up in time. I'm not sure what the timer is on there.
30 seconds.
So he's got a little bit to wait here, but he is visible now, so he is open. And he's going to get a full ammo of pistol. Let's go back, get out of the Kush cam, see what is going on both screens. That is going to be the game.
Game 1 going to Kush and Repa, despite sitting on red tower for a good chunk of the game. They make it work for him.
Yeah, he's not quite what he was last night, but still pretty funny.
It takes a few hours to start peaking.
So the way the map works, these guys are determining the map via veto. There is no set map rotation like there was yesterday. I'm not sure what these players have chosen to veto. Game 2, Prisoner opening up with Kush and Repa fighting out of the back wall, trying to get control of this camo. TSP flying in on it, might eat a nade. And that's gonna, first camo gonna go to Repa. See if he can pull these rockets.
That's actually my answer. I'm not even gonna lie. If I could drive a Warthog, that is it.
That would be awesome. Oh, that's a huge kill, shutting down the camo rocket player. It's gonna give some breathing room to TSP. That overshield is still there. TSP able to win the pistol battle, might be rewarded with it. Yeah, that's going to be Mighty's overshield as everything gets ready to spawn. TSP might be able to get the next overshield since that first one took so long to grab. And just let Mighty handle the camo. Able to just nuke Repa, but he's still alive. And those first rockets are available, so he's going to scavenge those up. Kush just needs to chill for a little bit and let his partner do work. Try not to die. Nothing really to play for at the moment. Just let Repa, yep, able to pick one off. So now Kush has a little bit of breathing room to move. Sending rockets up to OS3, doesn't connect, but spots the spawner at OS2. And wise plays by Kush. Once both players were up again, he knew he just needed to hide for a little bit.
Repa's got 1 rocket to use here. See if he's going to be able to put it to use. This is a predictable play, but if he does it fast enough, it might pay off.
His camo's about to fade. He needs to hurry up and get the shot off.
It was a little long there.
So what do you do here if you're Kush? Your partner's on respawn, everything about to spawn, and they pretty much know where you're at.
Well, he gave him possibly the best spawn he could in that situation. That player didn't see Kush, so he immediately started shooting the spawner, and that allowed for a good double team there. Kush got the top spawn, and now he's the only one on the map going to secure this OS. He needs to look for the top spawns. He gets double grenaded. He is able to dodge those, and then Repa takes out one and puts some damage on the other.
So both teams trading kills. Kush with some great grenades up into red 3, and remember, rockets are the prize right now. They're down on the ground. The camo player was killed with them earlier. Repa gonna secure him, sending one up, doesn't connect. TSP shutting down Kush. So let's see if anybody wants to drop for these rockets. They're more concerned with finding the spawners at the moment.
Yeah, Legend, I noticed that when you guys play, you actually play around the power-ups more than you actually are trying to just, like, get them at all times, like, going for them. Like, you're looking at spawns and you're looking at baiting them out first and foremost. Like, can you get a little bit more explanation on that?
Like, I try not to just run straight to the power-ups. I like to know where the enemy is before I just blindly start running at them. So, I mean, a lot of times I'm just, like, making sure I know where they are before I, put myself out there where I could get killed. So I just try to increase the probability that I'm actually going to get the power up.
All right, and so that you can put it to use and make sure that you're staying alive first, that's going to be the priority, right?
Right, living is more important than getting the kills,
Okay.
If you're dead, your teammate is on a 1v2 and, they're under more pressure. So it's like, I just try to make the more intelligent play. And a lot of times people, may not necessarily agree that it is, but, I'm not the one that loses all the time.
Hard to argue with.
I mean, I lost yesterday, don't get me wrong.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about that a little bit.
Oh man, so a lot of people don't know, but I mean, I'm not going to make excuses, but we had a
No,
little
it's
bit
okay.
of
Go ahead and make some
we had a
excuses.
little bit of a technical difficulty on our TV during a derelict game, but that didn't make a difference on me shooting myself with a rocket. So, it was just a. And at the end of the game, I was top needles, and I started putting shots in Joe. And when I spawned my teammate, I was getting shot at, so I took cover when I probably should have just stayed out and kept shooting. I kind of paid the price for it with Patch's life.
It's those small decisions. Gotcha.
Did you and Patch get a chance to talk over what happened and iron out
I
any
mean, I think we're both under the same impression that if we didn't lose our red component out of the back of the TV, our visibility wouldn't have been reduced, and because you can't see. First of all, you cannot see the camel guy when you use that red component. Like forget about it. And then everybody they were blue, so that was even harder to see. So it was just bad luck. But
And they still won by 1 kill.
and then one kill, and I rocketed myself. Like that was a pivotal moment in the game.
What was the situation? I don't think I remember that
I was
exactly.
I was up top at one of the bases behind the Dorito, and I see two guys coming bottom mid. I don't remember if I was camo or not, but I was about to get a double kill with a rocket, and I was zoomed in, so my view was obstructed by the zoom button. So I shoot the rocket thinking I'm clear. It wasn't even one of those moments where I'm like, am I maybe close to it? No, I was in my mind.
a routine double.
It was just a standard shot.
Yep.
And I pull the trigger, and the next thing I know, I was yelling the F word really loud.
Yeah, I recall that now. It sucks when it happens because you're right. When you're zoomed in, it looks like it's totally clear.
And there's been a lot of top players that have done that, and it's actually cost them like seriously big series. I know one person in particular was Demon D at a I think it was for like top 3 when he was on Believe the Hype. He was with Snipe Down, Maniac, and APG. And they were playing against, I think, Dynasty for top 2 or something. I don't know. It was a big series. Game number 5. He had rockets, and he blew himself up with rockets when he was about to get an easy double. And that really, really is one of those that just you never really think about. You zoom in with the rockets, and the wall's right next to you. It happens to everybody. So. But, I mean, the tournament is not over. And what do you think about the best of 7 and then possibly a continuation or fresh start if you guys can push it to the next series?
That's the moment I'm living for right now. So I'm ready for it.
So now you're just chilling.
Just waiting on the winner of this match that we're watching right here.
Got it.
And it looks like this game might go to
I gave that win for wrong
Q
team.
and Mighty.
Sorry, guys. Kush and Repa won last game. I gave that win to the wrong team.
Yeah, this is game number 2. And looks like Mighty and them are doing good. It is tight. 6 kills. Bamboozler. 3-shot pistol from the Beyond Forums. Glad to see you doing well in this tournament.
Right side of your screen ahead, 35-29, trying to tie the series. They control the red side of the map. TSP getting the 7-minute camo.
I feel like our loss yesterday was really good for the community. I feel like that's what was needed, to generate some more hype in the H1 world.
Tactical loss to public.
That's it.
He's a martyr for the community.
Everyone likes a good underdog story.
Oh, yeah. Builds drama.
Just let it happen in the winner's bracket.
Got to make it look natural, You just got to blow yourself up with a rocket.
Kush thinking about dive bombing that camo, but getting nailed in the back by Mighty. That was his overshield, stripped it all off. And that TSP waiting for his previous camo to expire before getting this new one. But the nades are coming in, got a little too greedy. Now he's going to lose his rockets and that camo. I don't know if Kush knew that TSP had the rockets down there or if he's just not interested in them. Off spawn at red 3, Repa in the pistol battle. Kush trying to hit this jump up to help his partner. He's on the flank. Should be an easy kill for Kush.
This is a really good moment for Kush and Repa right now. That nade was big. It's going to get that player off of top. It looks like the spawn is going to come in. The nade's not landing. The OS is up. Repa's going to grab it before he dies. That nade would have killed him because of his red health.
It's the cables in the back.
Fantastic plays out of Repa. TSP, it's worth crediting TSP when he was at red 3 right there. Kush was on the flank. Routine kill for Kush. TSP was already weak. The fact that TSP was able to get that trade with Kush was a massive play. 39-33 now. Mighty with the 9-minute camo. Repa with the OS. Mighty putting that camo to work.
Yeah, big comebacks are very, very common on Priz. It only takes one good rotation of rockets and camo and a nice control of the spawns, and then it is game over.
You can ride some map control to a long string of kills. We just saw Legend and Patch do it last series. It was pretty much the entire game, actually.
Yeah, my best comebacks ever have been on this map. That's why it's my favorite map, because it's all about like those little decisions you make, the spawns for your teammate. There's no randoms on this map that I'm aware of. Yeah, so no randoms, and that's I think that's one of my favorite parts about it, is that it's just very strategical. And one of my first gameplays I've ever watched was also on this map, being the championship 1v1. It was Io's and Ogre 2, yeah. So it's just a lot of good history on this map. Just it's all around. It never gets tiring. Honestly, I mean, the game doesn't get tiring, but this map specifically.
Mighty with camo rocks now. His team needing only 5 to tie the series at 1. Sending rockets up to OB3. Doesn't connect on Kush, barely. Oh,
that was some big misses coming out of Mighty with those rockets. He had camo rockets. He just needed to be a little bit more patient. You know, when you have that pressure on getting the kills, sometimes you're not able to, wait a little bit longer. You just need a little bit extra time. Wasn't going to be able to do it. Let's see if that is going to hurt them. Only need 3 more kills, though. It's going to be a huge.
Off that 2 down, Mighty was able to, someone on the red team was able to scoop up those rockets, and he ended up dying right away off the 2 down. It was their best chance at a comeback.
This camo right now being fought for, and it's going to die to get the camo. Can you tell me a little bit about that last sequence of events, and what do you think?
All I saw was Kush bottom mid. He fell off top, and then he goes to just burn the camo for the last kill. I mean, I can't say I would have did the same thing. I probably would have just kind of backed up and fought the guy on the bottom. But maybe he was just like, you know what, the game is over. We're not winning this one. Just go ahead and give him the kill. Because I've done that before. A couple games where I'm just like, it's 49-39, and I'm no shields on the ground. Just like start shooting my AR in the air. Like, all right, guys, come on, let's get this game out.
Just throw in the towel.
But that's not what he was doing. He was legitimately trying to get the camo.
What they should have done right there was nade the camo so he couldn't, jump up and get it from the bottom.
Right.
Instead of going for the PR.
So his first camo still finally getting grabbed. Repa goes down from the rocket right as he touches the camo. Mighty able to get away, gonna reload these rocks. His partner with the awkward battle finally does him in. Felt like he punched him 100 times right there.
Kush went for a melee and instead he hit reload. It looked like. Gonna want to reload after the battle, boys, not during.
Mighty with some nice pistol shots, going for the second. Gonna kill Kush here with some good team shot. OS is up, 3-shot pistol, going to secure it. He finds the spawns, and now they have got another good team shot onto Repa shoot here. Sniper in the hands of Kush. Kush lands a no-scope to the body of Mighty, but Mighty's gonna get out.
He still has that camo as well, so he's gonna have first shot in his next battle. TSP was able to scavenge those rockets from top red. Overshield to work with. So Mighty and TSP having everything here in the 1-minute cycle. Kush and Repa could just kind of try to ride this one out, let that camo expire.
Mighty's smartly backing down there, but he had
misses the back whack and walks into the 2-for-1.
I'm really surprised that 3-shot just came through the portal with a rocket.
bold move.
That was pretty risky, but
Yeah, follow S.
Ooh, nice headshot out of Kush. Everything's set to spawn. TSP playing from the overshield. He's gonna. Looks like both of them trying to get that OS. Now they got to get eyes on camo and rockets.
This is how the portals are positioned. You can't get backlacked unless they're purposely blocking.
Ooh, big kill on the camo player. 2-minute camo out of play as Mighty able to answer back with a kill of his own. He has no OS for this pistol battle, but Repa is putting out heavy damage. He finally goes down. Rocket's still available. Just the necessary slays need to come out first. Mighty with shots on Repa Chew. Nobody's in too big of a hurry to get these 2-minute rockets yet. They want to secure the area first. But it's been easier said than done thus far. Nice pinch on top. Blue is TSP able to come away with the kill, but answered back as well.
Dansky, we are using the original Xboxes. They're actually, I think, dated
2003.
Yeah. Some of the
Maybe if they're
OG.
How much are the 1.0s?
Oh, Mighty. Oh, he got denied on that overshield. So those rockets still available. TSP getting the 3-minute camo. Kush with the overshield. And now TSP just needs to find this OS player. And they're going to have a nice run if he can do so.
Repa not deciding to nade that first. I possibly, would have liked to see him put that nade up under the feet of that player and gotten the, for sure kill. But I guess maybe time might have been against him at that moment. Sometimes it's hard to know when to make that decision.
Kush's overshield has been stripped off of him. Oh, but TSP gets popped up by the nade. He's going to yield 2 rockets to the other team. 19-13 in favor of the right side of your screen.
Big minute right now. Got everything up. Rockets, camo, OS.
2 rockets about to be in play. Repa with the old rockets, new rockets on spawn. Repa getting the camo now. Going to be a double port coming through. Both players lose their shields, but neither die. Now Kush coming through trying to finish, but he gets shot down by the sniper. Great shots. New rockets still... No, Repa able to take out Mighty, who had the new rockets. Repa still with the old. Trying to make this camo work. Anticipates the portal away. Great headshot on TSP. Trying to hunt out his opponents, but they're both at red. Kush laying down the shots and spotting for his partner. Look for Repa to move across this top shelf and into red. TSP trying to watch for the camo player. Here he comes. Spots the player underneath him. Should be an easy rocket kill here. Now Mighty over at OS. He's about to get pinched. Kush laying in the damage, and they trade right as weapons set to spawn. Repa drops, gonna nade camo down into the atrium. And Mighty and TSP not in position, so that's going to be a clean getaway for Repa. TSP with the OS, it's immediately nuked off of him. A perfectly timed rocket, and the pinch comes through with Kush in the backside. Repa dying off spawn here, but Kush answering back. 23-19, they're keeping this game very close. TSP set from the top camo, trying to cut off all avenues of escape. Got some nice positioning out of Kush and Repa. They cover a bunch of different angles. They've got these players trapped down here at the bottom camo port. Another nice body shot from Kush. His sniper has been on point. He's not taking a lot of heads. He's taking a few, but he's connected with lots of body shots this game. TSP with the 6-minute camo, or excuse me, 6-minute overshield. It does get naded off of him pretty quickly. And Repa's going to get the camo. They neutralize that OS pretty well. Nice spot on the camo player, but he's going to get away. He wasn't able to land the 3. Kush putting the rockets to work. It's popped up. He still had the glitch from getting naded up into the air. His rocket didn't fly straight. Otherwise, TSP would be dead right now. TSP playing the portal. If Repa comes through with his shotgun out, he might melt his nose. Nope. Oh, he didn't get the one-hit kill there. TSP able to find Kush after getting his shield stripped by the shotgun.
Yeah, Yeah, I would have liked to seen Kush get out his pistol and just, you know, try to get some nades and get a shot across the map, maybe to help out his teammate. But instead, he almost looked like he was using the sniper as a shotgun, getting a little aggressive with it. And that's not what you want to do in a high-pressure, you know, tournament situation. I mean, if you're hot with it and you're feeling good, that's great. But otherwise, you need to be screen watching. You need to be getting those key kills, and it just wasn't happening. No cleanups. You know, Repa's doing some damage right now. Kush really needs to come up and help him out. He's going to get sniped right off the spawn. He's going to decide to, I believe there is a random in that area.
It's out to his right.
Okay, so that is going to be Repa immediately spawn killed. So Kush is just going to fight and get the heck out of here, trying to get his teammate some help off the spawn. Repa's still in trouble, and he goes down. So Kush still running around trying to get something going. That's a random right there for his teammate. His teammate did spawn with him. He jumps over the head of Mighty, takes out Mighty. He's got no shields, but he's got the snipe looking for the spawns over at OS. That is the area on this map that has the most spawns. Kush looking over here for the player that is in camo area. That is the OS player. Not going to be able to line up and hit that shot. Repa with the camo rockets. This is a big moment. 29 all right now for both teams. See what Repa's going to be able to do. Connects both rockets for the double. Big plays being made by Repa.
3 for 3 with those rockets in about a span of about 10 seconds. And that's going to give them the narrow lead. Power-ups in 10 seconds. Kush trying to help his partner at top right. Unable to pick off TSP. Players are all over the map right now. Repa's finally able to get Mighty coming through with the snipe. Nice no-scope, and he finishes with the melee and lives through his own nade. Great play out of Repa. Put TSP on his back right as the power-ups are set to spawn. So he's going to be rewarded with the overshield. But Mighty was able to sneakily get away with the camo. He's going to pop up that overshield. Great play from Mighty.
That is the third time I've seen Repa not make that jump.
He should just jump on top of it.
Yeah. I think he
assumed he had it.
If you can't hit that at the tournament play, you gotta just concede extra time to jump up.
I mean, I've seen him do it when he's in full relax mode. That he still misses the jump, so he definitely needs to start jumping on top from now on.
Or load the map by yourself and practice.
It takes you 3 tries to do it. You're already out the same amount of time.
Yeah, that's one of those routine pickups. You just got to get that OS no matter what, and it really changes the game dramatically, especially when it's this close. So Kush taking his time, grabbing the OS. He's gonna fight for this camo here. He is going to secure it, so this is big. He decides not to shoot a shot, letting the other team know he had camo, but it didn't matter. Rocket Guy comes through and takes him out, no problem. So that is why rockets are so important.
I was going to say Repo is having a rough game because I've seen him die off spawn so many times, and then that OS just happened. But the man has 23 kills out of 36 at the moment. Both players spawning in front of him. That's going to not end well for him. Long range rockets coming out of Kush. Kush has got to step things up if they want to close this out. The game's this close, 36-35. I've seen him land a lot of body shots with the snipe. If he can start turning those into headshots, they're going to be able to close this out. Getting caught with his pistol out. Wasn't expecting the player to be at the health pack. Now Reaper might catch him with a great nade. Able to avenge it. Predicting the spawn on Mighty. Somehow the grenade doesn't do anything right there, but able to finish with the nice pistol. TSP caught in the middle of the map. It's going to be an easy kill for Repa to earn their team's 40th kill, 40-36. Mighty with the 11-minute overshield.
I'm surprised Repa didn't read that a little bit sooner and have a nade waiting for that spawn. That's pretty much a spawn you see a lot. Those players under OS.
When you spawn your partner out in the courtyard, like outside of OS.
But he didn't pay for it. He made some good plays there and played a little patient once he got caught and got the double kill. So really good job by Repa. Some heads up, not panicking. You know, he's doing a good job here. He's just been playing phenomenal. Not going to be able to land those shots. Kush, no shields here. Going to try to protect his partner's spawn. That's a big part of Halo 1. If you cannot get your teammate a good spawn, at least protect him. Get some shots in while he's spawning up. You got to contest. You got to fight out of a bad situation.
Looks like Camo is either burned or naded down. I did not see it on spawn. I'm pretty sure Rockets are... Oh, I see Mighty has Camo now. So Mighty with Camo Rockets on 12th minute. Overshield out of play. And teams are 43-42. Left side of your screen just retook the lead. But Mighty had... Oh, I was going to say he had the right tools for the job, but a crucial grenade comes in to take out the Camo Rocket player. Repa has 31 kills, with 5 to go to win the game. Nice double melee from TSP, porting away from the grenade. Repa spotting Mighty across the map. Great pistol shots. Kush able to finish. Gets avenged by TSP. 13-minute mark hit. TSP gonna jump long way for the overshield. And Repa nading the camo away, so it's harder to get naded down.
Repa not taking that battle. I really, really enjoy watching plays like that being made.
Why would you not portal down?
Because he knew that the teammate was waiting for him, but he gets the PR freeze. That was huge.
He needed that camo to help close out the game, though. They're going to have to do it the hard way now. 30 seconds to go until everything spawns. I wonder how aggressive teams will be with no advantages in play at the moment. Mighty looks pretty cozy here on the overshield shelf, and TSP hiding behind red flags. So it's going to be incumbent on Kush and Repa if they want to push the issue before things spawn, or if they just want to play for the items.
I need to pick up a new phone or something.
A new phone? That's going to take forever, dude.
10 seconds to go. TSP going to play out of ladder pit. Mighty almost assuredly just going to wait for the overshield. Now they know where TSP is. They know he's weak. Mighty has called an audible, pushes through to the camo, thinking he could catch Repa by surprise, and he does. 46 kills now. Now he's going to go back for the overshoot. He misses the jump. Enemy spawning in front of him. He gets it on his second try, so Repa has no chance in that battle.
Tied at 48.
And TSP turning the double kill, earning the rockets for this cycle.
Repa getting out of a bad situation.
Oh my god.
TSP choking.
There it is, able to kill the rocket player. That was their team's best chance to get back into the game. Repa dropping 32.
There's some bad Halo gameplay.
Woo! Repa, man, I tell you what, that boy. Beneath his wings.
It didn't work. Kush had a rough game that time, but he did just enough.
Yeah, I've got my work.
The team was able to come out on top, earning the 2-1 series lead. They need 2 more to advance, where they will play Patch and Legend and Losers Semis.
That's shit.
Game 4, Damnation. Repa nading down the camo as Kush battles on the elbow, comes out on top, and TSP stuck over in green. So Repa and Kush going to come away with everything most likely here. Repa with OS, Rockets, and I thought camo was naded into the pit. I wonder if Repa is going to go get that or not. Maybe no, it's on elbow. I see Kush fighting for it.
Call one back.
Kush's OS naded off of him. Gonna have to jihad himself with the rockets as Kush gets away with the camo, but comes back out for the rockets. I was good. A super risky play from Kush, putting his camo on the line, but he comes away with camo rockets as his reward.
Doesn't grab the health
Kush is a wild man, this guy. He is just too wild. Look at this guy. It's all over the place.
That's a massive dying with camo rockets up on that round.
It's so exciting.
We had one more.
So they probably play like after.
Mighty sniping Kush trying to come out of the PR room. Meanwhile, TSP spotting rockets down there in ladder pit. There is one rocket left. How does TSP want to play this?
I like what I saw out of Kush right there before he backwhacked Mighty. Instead of waiting until the very last second to get the backwhack, he made sure that he shot the player out of scope first, just in case he was about to take the shot on his teammate. So that's a good selfless play right there, because that player could always whip around real quick and maybe no scope you, but he was smart and helped his teammate. Those are the selfless plays that I like to see.
10 seconds to go till everything spawns. Repa just had his shield sniped off him, and he's down. So TSP in a good spot to get some goodies here as the 2-minute mark hits. His camo fades, but he should be able to scoop these rockets up immediately.
Very nice shots by Kush.
Yeah, and Kush gets popped up from skyward rockets out of the pit. Heads up play by TSP, literally. And he should be able to get this overshield if he wants it.
Repa gonna get taken down with the camo. We've got a tied game here. Every game has been extremely close between these two teams. Very good matchup we are watching right now.
So Kush spotting these players at top green. Repa coming out of PR. So I think TSP wants to get up there and green and rocket this player, but there's a player on elbow. Headshot alert coming. If TSP pushes out here, he might get sniped in the back of the head. There it is. Nice shots from Repa. 3 in a row, shutting down the rocket player.
Well, I'm definitely going to play it before tonight.
Repa looks like he's going to get the 3-minute overshield as Kush battles Mighty up at top shotgun. And that should yield him the camo, but TSP going to try to deny it. No, Kush is going to get away clean.
Yeah, I guess.
Dropping into pit now. TSP desperately trying to find this camo player.
Just make sure
If you guys are just tuning in, this is the losers bracket quarterfinals. We've got next up Pimps and Patch. Patch and Pimps. What do you think about that new name?
I kind of took the last part off my name some years ago.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I approve of the
lady
decision.
friend. The lady friend didn't like it.
But I don't contest if anybody wants to use it. I just let it ride.
Nice shots coming out of Repa. His snipe's been on this game.
The origination was actually from a guy, STK Solo.
Oh, I think I remember that, yeah.
His name was Pimps, and then we used to be like an XBC2 box that lived really close to each other, so he was like, yo, pimp your name out. I'm like, alright, cool, yeah, I'll do it, and then that just kind of stuck with me.
I got you. So you originally went by Legend?
Just Legend, yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Kush just put out a great nade, landing it on that incline on the rafter so that it settled right next to the player on Cat. He turned it into a kill with the shotgun. That's one to learn. I haven't used that one yet. Rocket's coming up. Mighty dodges it. Gonna send nades down. And they were able to kill the rocket player. Repa died down there, so Rocket's available down in the pit. Looks like Camo has either been naded down or burned here in the 4th minute.
Kush is having a good game. You know what that means.
Oh boy. Here we go. Another one.
Whoops.
Oh man, they got it all fucked up.
There it is. Look into the eyes of a stone cold killer.
Kush is having a good game. That means we watch Repa. and we'll check out what Kush is doing.
After this game, let's just go demand that they switch seats. Don't ask us why, Kush. Just do it. Has Kush blinked yet?
He's easily the best thing of the entire land right now. It's just, if you guys didn't see last night, you definitely have to watch the rebroadcast. Some of the best laughs you can possibly have. Repa, nice shots, going to keep that player back off the port. Now he can probably look down. Never mind, he's going to help out his teammate there. Not going to be able to finish that.
Couldn't get the lead. He had his reticle like stick to the player, and he couldn't yank it off to lead him enough. I know that feeling. Being chased down in pit. The player dropped in front of two.
POVs because they're not sitting in the right spot.
Pretty sure the names are right.
Rockets are coming in. Kush going to try to bail out to bottom waterfall and get a different angle with the snipe. His partner's dead, so he's going to sit tight here for a second to get the random. Shots coming in from the portal.
All right, we've got top control.
That was a jumping brainer from TSP, putting Repa on respawn. Oh, was it? Okay, it looked like the guy who was on his screen.
Gonna get rockets, snipe, over shield. Gonna give over the snipe to the camo player. He's gonna take the fall damage with the OS he had remaining. Gonna get away with these. Let's see if he can do anything with this snipe.
Camo rocket player coming up behind Repa and Kush possibly. Repa sending out the nades.
Just gonna wait a second.
Yeah, he wanted to wait till they divert their attention. Gets a 2-for-1. Great patience out of Mighty as he comes up on the low flank, evicting these players out of green room.
Sandman, my bet is gonna be no. I don't think he's breathing.
Nice rocket out of Mighty. Able to take out the player going for the overshield. TSP with the double melee. 21-19. Mighty and TSP leading.
A little frustration coming out of Kush right there. I've played with Kush a few times in the past, and when he gets frustrated, he can start getting onto his teammate about just anything and everything. It doesn't even matter if he's the one messing up. He's going to get onto you. So watch that. He's looking directly at Repa. It's like,
get the full face turn here. You spawn all your soul. That's what you know.
Yeah, you can tell he looks exacerbated right now. Mighty on portal duty. Kush not about to go through as TSP gets the 8-minute camo. Able to dodge the nades as well. Turning his sights on the OS player. Reapa's going to pay for this one. His OS already stripped off of him. The nades come in. That's going to be an easy kill. It's so risky to go for that overshield when your opponents have top control like that. I know that's something we rarely see you guys do, Legend, on Damnation. We hardly ever see you guys go for overshield at the beginning of a cycle like that. You guys much prefer to bait that OS or just nade it off the level.
Yeah, I would just rather nade it off because jumping down there is risky, but it works out for Jones apparently.
Okay. All right. Hey, guys, fair.
Oh, dropped it right in front of the rocket player. That's going to put the camo guy out of play. The dueling rockets were in play. I didn't even notice. Kush getting a nice double kill there, able to take out the rocket player on the other team. So the 9-minute cycle hits. Repa getting the camo, but he's spotted by TSP down in the pit. It's going to be on Kush to finish that and let the camo guy get away safely. So Mighty going to spawn his teammate in green with them. And now Kush finding the spawners, putting out one in a wise play on Kush to back down. Don't risk getting sniped. And let your camo teammate do work. However, they know Repa's low at the moment. Repa going to reposition entirely, probably going to portal up and hit him from the top. You see Mighty still kind of checking down low. He doesn't know if Repa is trying to come up from low or not. Staring at the portal, doesn't see the camo guy. Repa crouch walking across the cat, does not want to get eagle-eyed. He finally opens fire and puts him down with some nice pistol shots. Kush with the overshield, everything about to spawn. He's blocking the portal. However, his opponents are on the wrong side of the map. Kush probably going to get a shot in the back of the head here. There it is.
Say that it's coincidence.
And he answers back with a beautiful snipe shot, denying TSP the camo. 3 shot.
1, 2, 3.
The rocket's still available in the pit as Mighty jumps down for the OS.
that's what I named this land. They're handing him out.
So Hardway, tell me a little bit about your games last night. I heard you letting off some steam over there.
Oh yeah, I'm what some might call an emotional player.
Oh, an emotional
I had no idea what that. Yeah, I had no idea what that would be like.
Some might say passionate.
Yeah, the first series I was rolling. I was doing really well, and then we load up the second series, and my pistol feels completely different. I was like, all right, this is gonna be fun.
So your shots were kind of stuck in the mud.
Yeah, they were on the second series. Yeah, the first series was pretty brutal for Unit and Lammy. We still came out ahead in total map count though, barely.
Repa with the sick double. One red blinking, catches the guy going for OS. One kills the guy in green. He's probably feeling it right about now.
Camo snipe on the loose as he portals through just to check it real quick while dropping off. You see McDick do that a lot. He'll come through the portal and like jump down to the OS, straight out of the portal and land on the OS.
Yeah, that's his trademark.
He just parks himself on his crosshair.
Yes.
Got to stand still so he can focus.
Love it.
Oh.
Oh, I'm running into a player on pipes. He had no idea he was there.
So I made it a point to do a little coaching yesterday on, just random guys. I'll walk up to the stream and watch. And, you saw how that guy stood still and he got sniped in the head, right? Well, 3-Shot was playing and he gets in a battle and then he just stops moving in the middle of the battle. And I'm like, dude, you should never stop moving. Like, the only time you want to stand still is when you're trying to look for a camo guy. And he paid the price for it.
Yeah, absolutely. He was just teeing up the snipe and just made it so easy for him.
if you're just watching the port and they have camo and you're in green and you're if you're standing still, right?
I'm telling you about it.
37-31. Kush redeeming himself after that last game. He's got 22 kills already.
No need to.
Making himself a nice game, but Repa putting on work with the camo snipe, spotting one player and narrowly missing the double kill there. Is able to snipe both players.
I think you might be giving people a little bit of a hint as to when they're battling you, though, because I noticed, like, when you fire at people, you're always looking at center mass, even when you're up close. So even if they do crouch, you're going to get a headshot on them no matter what. I see that all the time when you're pistoling.
So I mean, like crouching in the middle of the battle,
help them.
it's not a bad thing to do. I mean, it works. I know Tom does it a lot, and it works out for him. I used to do it a lot, but not so much anymore, just because like I'm not worried about like getting out pistoled, so I don't really have to worry about the crouch.
Wow. There you have it.
But the point is, you never want to just stop moving in the middle of your battle. If you're fighting a guy, you never want to just stop.
I feel like crouching when they're using snipe can be pretty effective and just saying crouch.
It's okay to like crouch in the middle of the battle and then like keep moving, but like if you're just stop and you're just standing still with no crouch, it's just you're just asking to just be killed.
Unless you're fighting a T-Rex. Vision's based on movement.
Predator.
Oh my god.
Nice little comfortable lead here out of Kush and Mr. Repa.
Yeah, Kush really answered back here. He's got 25 kills.
Maybe he's like a Saiyan. Piss him off and he becomes Superman.
45-36. Left side of your screen, about to close this one out. As Repa nearly puts two players on them back-to-back out pistols, but this one will go down. Yeah, Kush and Repa are heating up right now.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Killing spree, got the camo on the snipe. He's in that mode where he's just like running around.
Look at Kush's face, if you had any doubt.
Who wants to play me in silence right now?
Wow, I like that. Not even his speed is the best.
Oh man, I love it.
Switch it back out.
Yeah, I got you. To the screen. All right, 47-41.
The joke looks so much better when it's actually his view.
It does.
Oh my god.
Kush getting 48, spotting the player down in the pit.
I died.
Just one more remaining. Watching for the green spawns here, and they get the PR spawn. That's rough. You got one. You can't give any deaths, and both of you coming off spawn here in the PR. TSP with a snipe out, just daring somebody to be up here in green. Kush versus TSP any second here. Nice shot.
Repa making some smart plays here, see if you can get away with it.
He's going, oh, you don't have any nades, and rockets are on spawn. So he just left those rockets there. What is Kush doing?
I don't agree with this when it's 49-43. Okay.
I think all players on the map are allergic to the rockets at the moment. Repa with both power-ups here, just trying to find where these enemies are. Mighty sitting on plasmas and TSP going waterfall. Going to try to get a flank. Unpredictable play. He might catch Kush. Oh no, Repa finally closes the game out.
Closing it out.
Right. That will be the third win of the series. Kush and Repa looking strong.
Mighty and 3-Shot are feeling the pressure now, though. This series could have been tied up right now. They could have taken the momentum from that other win, and they could have been 3-1 in the favor of Mighty and 3-Shot. So it's amazing what one play can do for a series. Let's see if they have the fortitude. Can they come back into it? Looks like we're going to take a little break.
We're trying to ice Kush and Repa right now.
Go get your drinks. Go take a restroom break.
Best of 5 now. Best of 7. Oh, best of 7.
Yeah.
Okay. That's right. Good.
After this series, I have not spoken with Devilman, so I'm not sure if we're getting the next losers match or if we're getting the winners bracket finals. No confirmation on that yet. So, but we will be getting some exciting games coming up next. Beach-LAN 7 been going pretty strong, pretty awesome so far. Had a great time.
You might want to take it to the gun.
Still got a lot of games coming up. It is powered by Money Matches. Make sure to check out what they got going on over there.
Normally never sleeps during LAN. Normally always rains.
Shout out to them for supplying the prize money. $3,300. $3,000 of that being Money Matches. The rest being community.
Silos in particular. Credit to Silos.
Oh, that was 300 Silos?
Man's a saint.
Silos, you the main.
I was asleep last night, man.
Helping us keep the dream alive of having Halo 1 tournaments in 2018.
Well, they're doing it with Melee and, countless other fighters, smaller communities, so. The numbers might not be there, but it's not about numbers.
So in case anybody was wondering, Mighty just got up so that he could load up on some jelly beans and spike his insulin levels so that his pistol will start working.
Oh, is that how you do it?
When you're
I was gonna tell him about the golden gun glitch, but then it wouldn't be a secret.
All right, so here we go in Game 5. Kush and Repa have a chance to close out the series with a win here on Chill Out. Kush getting first camo of the game as Repa battles for the Rockets. Nate's coming in on top PR. Finally able to put Mighty down, and he's awarded with the Rockets, but TSP with the overshield at the bottom of the room, sending nades up. Repa nearly dying to TSP's nade right there. He's lucky to be alive.
Repa must have heard the
Yeah, he was about one step away from dying right there because his health was low enough. He would have died to one nade. They're just going to leave TSP with a nice grenade. He's no shield, but he's not going to try to follow it up. He saw that he had the PR and he doesn't want to get in close against him. Repa and Kush content to play passive at the moment. Overshield set to spawn. Looks like they're not going to contest this OS, and Mighty's going to get it for free. Rocket coming in. He's hit in the face with the rocket right after he touches the overshield. You got to send that rocket out just a little bit sooner, Repa. How's Repa gonna miss a few nades here? Gonna nade himself, take off his own overshield. TSP getting taken out. Rocket's coming in, he doesn't connect. Trying to finish the spots. 2 players here. That's unfortunate. He's going to give up those rockets to Mighty. 1 left. Kush sniping out of the main room. Going to portal in. That's going to be an easy rocket kill. And he's answered back. Team's tied at 4 as they trade kills here. And a nice double by Repa. Misses the window jump and pays the price here. Everything about to spawn. Mighty hard charging in for camo. Gonna try to bait it with some good grenades, and it's gonna pay off. He hits Kush. He pops Repa's shield. Repa doesn't want to move, but Mighty eagle eyes him. He knew he was there. He knew he hit somebody with that grenade. And Kush gets the spawn in camo anyways, randomly. So they're able to avenge their own deaths. Meanwhile, through all of that, TSP able to get the 2-minute rockets and the overshield, and anticipates the window jump, able to hit Kush by shooting the ceiling. Repa follows his teammate, and he should be coming up behind the rocket player, but Kush almost dying to one rocket. He will fall to the nade. Repa wasn't able to come up behind TSP, so he's still got one to work with.
What's going on, dude? No, I just got it.
Oh, right.
Nice plays out of Repa. The fight for the overshield raging on as TSP swoops in across dead bodies to pick it up. Looking off for a shoot down by the double doors as TSP's OS was naded off. Dropping down the Hell Killer. Nice cleanup there. Mighty and TSP working well together. 12-7 lead here in Game 5. They need this game to stay alive. Repa spotting. Thinks there's a player down in camo. No one's there. 20 seconds to go till everything spawns. Window jumping down into side room. He's gonna come up behind TSP. Great play out of Repa. Mighty moving in to try to avenge, but he's torn. Doesn't know where to go. Knows there's a player on health pack. Saw his teammate's death screen. Saw that he portaled out. Immediately reversed direction. Put out a great nade and killed him.
Yeah.
A lot of kill trading so far in this game. 4-minute mark hits. Repa getting the OS. He's going to move in to contest these rockets, getting shots on both opponents. And a nice double kill with a perfect grenade. So Kush is going to be able to get this camo here in the 4th minute. And rockets still available. TSP playing to deny from the double doors. And Repa should be able to nade these rockets to himself. However, he needs to move out to the ledge to catch, and he's probably going to get shot if he does. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. TSP picks him off. Kush able to swoop up those rockets with camo and turn the nice double. Coming off spawn in the side room. Repa dives to the double melee nade, but answers back. It's going to be a trade. Kush still with 1 rocket and camo.
Not that good.
Both his opponents above him in the pink hallway. They're thinking about pushing through this pink hall. Suspects there's enemies up in camo. 5-minute OS. Mighty finally going for it. I thought Kush was going to play to deny it with the rockets, but he's just going to back off and yield that OS to Mighty. If he portals through, he's dead. He thinks better of it. Doesn't want to take too many risks. Very fragile lead here. 16-15. Mighty and TSP's tournament lives on the line, so look for them to not take too many reckless chances. They're trying to jump over him.
Repa doing a fantastic job at staying alive in that moment right there, just playing very sneaky. He chooses his battles really well.
Mighty just, his OS absorbed a rocket and boosted him forward, and he was able to kill the rocket player with his shotgun.
Yeah, that is really unfortunate when that happens, and it's super aggravating.
Yes, that rate of fire on the rocket launcher in Halo 1 does not let you do a follow-up shot very easily.
I am sure you would have been screaming.
Oh, yeah.
Mighty with the rockets. See what he's going to be able to pull off here against Kush with shotgun OS just across the wall from him. They're not going to be anywhere close to each other. Mighty's pretty much just patrolling the middle of the map here. Sends out a random rocket. It does not even touch Kush. Kush lands a perfect nade up under Mighty's feet, though. Kush is not going to push. He knows that the rockets are still in the hands of Mighty. He's got 2 to use. Counting those rockets is very vital, knowing how much your opponents have used so far.
Yeah, that is some pretty crucial intel. And a lot of times when I play with players, a lot of people don't keep track of that. Like, if I've lost track, I'll ask my partner how many rockets does he use. I almost never get an accurate response. 7-minute mark about to hit. TSP gonna play for the overshield, just dives on it, but the plasma rifle is coming in. Luckily, his teammate's there to help him. His OS gets naded off of him. As Kush able to elude these players, but he gets greedy for the kill and jumps back down into main and pays the price, walking into a double team. 22-17. That is going to be Mighty and TSP on the lead. 30 seconds to go till everything spawns. TSP playing out of the side room, Mighty playing in main. They don't know where their opponents are, so they're just trying to minimize risk, not be reckless and walk into anybody's crosshairs.
Got it. Got it.
What's he saying?
Oh.
Just that he said anything is kind of the offense.
Big dick in the background.
Did it not work?
He's already done that.
Dude, we just timed him out like 4 times.
What was the thing that pushed him over? Pushed him over the edge there.
I have no idea. I'm not really paying attention.
Yeah, it wasn't either.
I'm a professional troll. I've actually been trolling since forever. Yeah.
Nice shots out of Mighty. 24-18. I'm not sure who got these 8-minute rockets though, or if anybody. Oh, I see Repa has them now. All right. TSP with the overshield. I think all players are content to play this one pretty slow. Especially Mighty and TSP. They don't have anything to lose here. TSP gonna sacrifice his OS for the angle. Really wants to snipe somebody in this hallway. Nobody lying in wait there. Suspecting somebody might be in that cubby. That's like the only way to nade that far side cubby there. You can't really do it from the bottom of the side.
Ooh, nice rocket out of Repa there. Very good job. I was thinking that it would go a little bit too long, but it lands right in front of Mighty.
Ooh, there it is.
3 shot, not going to be able to get the headshot. Repa is going to go for the rockets here, getting aggressive. Every time I see 3 shot with a sniper, it seems like it's never quite a headshot. He always gets that chest or shoulder shot. I guess maybe 3 shot. It's a
3 shot snipe.
3 shot snipe. Yeah.
Rolling right into TSP, but the long range shotgun shot takes him out. He nearly turned the double on Mighty as well.
Commentary there, boys.
TSP trying to get his shield back in the called cubbies. His partner goes down and shot him. The team's now tied at 25 as Repa and Kush been on a little bit of a run. Repa looking really strong. He's out in front with 18 kills out of his team's 25.
Nice cleanup by Repa there, helping out his teammates stay alive. Kush grabs health back. We've got a camo player on the hunt, though. Mighty gonna grab the OS. He wins the OS. Gonna get the shots onto Repa. He zooms in the middle of the battle, though.
His backup is the snipe. He has to
finally lands it. Oh, Lord.
My goodness, a sloppy play.
Made people a little nervous for the most part. Mighty's got camo sniper, though. This is a good time for it. It's all tied up, 26-26. Repa with 19, just playing outstanding all LAN long.
Mighty trying to window jump with his camo. It's gonna. Oh, he shot too early. He might have had a chance to one-shot him. Kush puts an end to that. He's there to have his partner's back. For Repa to pick up a health pack here and rejoin the fight as his partner getting a double kill, a 2-for-1 trade. That worked out pretty well for Kush. Repa with the OS, it is immediately stripped off of him. He's able to get one before going down. Kush able to rebound his own rockets.
I followed you for so fucking long.
Everything's set to spawn in 30 seconds. TSP playing for the controllers. Mighty plays from the health pack here. I've seen him do it several times. Meg's going off on a series on her own. That's your partner, man. Was she? I didn't really hear her speak all that much in your games. Was she?
I didn't either.
Animated?
I didn't either.
Oh, really? Not a lot of communication then.
Oh no, there was communication. It was all screams.
Oh.
Lots of screams.
I saw a lot of holding forward and shooting the crap out of anything in front of her, though.
Oh yeah, her shot was on point all tournament, all land pretty much. She's got a heck of a pistol.
She played like she was angry.
Oh yeah, that's the way to play though. That's you got to play aggressive. Mighty, she's got the combo right now. Rockets, OS, camo, gonna do some work. He doesn't take any damage from that grenade. 36 to 31.
Beautiful play there. They got a little bit of work to do there. They're trailing by 5 at the moment. He's got the right tools, putting Kush down.
Oh man, for her being honest. That's interesting. Asking a troll to be real with you is kind of like asking a snake to get up and start walking on 2 legs. It just doesn't make any sense.
Oh, he misses with the rocket. And he doesn't... Oh, he traded. Okay. About to say that would have been a big outplay there.
Hats off to you, for being honest there, buddy.
Ooh, nice play out of Kush. Able to get the OS, withstand the nade. Nice shotty melee. Repa and Kush only 9 away from closing it out. As Kush on the flank with the shotgun. Has a chance to get a 2 down, but no, dueling shotguns. Mighty came out on top, but he's quickly put down. They can't afford to be trading kills at this moment. They need to slow it down, try to get control of the items, and then let the items do the work. Want a nice camo rocket run or something. Everything gonna spawn in 20 seconds. Mighty just trying to figure out where his spawns are before he moves too much. As a player trapped in health pack, did not get baited into throwing the nade. He knew his opponent wanted to get into the portal. It's the only way he could have lived. Yeah, so he just stayed on his pistol, ready to shoot.
And you're getting on the stream too?
That is a very good point, Mystic. The headphones make all the difference when you come to a LAN. You absolutely cannot hear where nades are going off around you, when people are shooting behind you and they're missing.
Yes.
There's tiny little things that make a huge difference about how you play. And it makes a very different experience here on OG Halo 1, and the game is just completely different. It's not even the same, really. The skins are the same, and the guns are the same, but it's not the same. It doesn't play the same at all.
Yeah, you really need to rely on your awareness, just general intuition a lot more on LAN. Because you can't hear people spawn, you can't hear people switching weapons, you can't hear portals, all these sounds that could give you away normally. They've been disabled in NHG. Or there's so much sound around you from other stations at this LAN in particular. But even if your TV's turned up, you still might not hear it.
And the dogs.
And the dogs and everything. The other players screaming around you.
When the dogs get upset, nor the dogs will hurt themselves accidentally.
Alright, so that's a wrap, boys.
Yep, they take the series. Oh, and also, if your TV's turned up too loud at a LAN like this, so that you can hear your game, other people are going to resent you.
Repa freaking killing it, man. 30 plus kills in tournaments, like just going nuts, man. Over and over and over, game after game. This man is on a mission from God.
Well, I hope he had fun that series, because you know what's next for him.
Oh yeah, playing the big boys. We've got Patch of Pimps coming up next. Stay tuned.